Hey everyone, ToneGeek here, back with another ToneGeek's Pokemon Diamond Adventure episode. On the last episode, we entered the final room of the Pokemon, well, not really the final room, but we entered the Champion's Room, where we battled Cynthia, won, and entered the Hall of Fame. In this episode, we'll be checking out a lot of the stuff that you can kind of do after you beat the game, or just what the yeah, I'm just watching something on the news. Anyway, so this is where you pretty much start out once you know what's in the awesome credits, and as soon as you leave downstairs, Dawn, Barry came looking for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he was shouting about you needing to get on a ship at Snowpoint City. You know how impatient he is. He was gone before I could ask. Anyway, how's it going, kid? Is your project with Professor Rowan coming along? Ah, that's actually a good point, because I need to see what Pokemon we have yet to see. Because as you can probably see, I've only seen 148 out of 150, right? Ah, there we go. Okay, so I haven't seen. Okay, what have I seen? What's number 47? Okay. I just need to check this out quickly. See who I have yet to see. I haven't seen Mothim, which is a bit of a surprise. I'm pretty sure I would have seen a Mothim at some point. Basically, it's the male form. It's basically what a Burmy would evolve into if it's male. Wormadam being if it was a female. And since I'm not really sure what trainers I should look out for who might have a Mothim, I guess maybe. Well, actually, no. That's kind of more of a nuisance, really, because freaking you can only find Burmies within honey trees, and believe me, it took me quite a while to get. Combi, for crying out loud. You have to wait pretty much 6 hours after slathering the honey on a tree to wait and come back later, and then finding out whether or not it is like a Burmy or not. Could end up being a damn wormhole, as you can see clearly here. Or, could be a Munchlax. Who would want that, huh? Anyway, but I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'll do it off screen, probably, no doubt. Anyway, that makes up for scene 149, then who else is there? Actually, I think we can see one more. If we leave and we head to, if I just wait for the screen to, okay, head off to Celestial Town, or to give it its actual name, Celestic Town, not Celestial. That's a completely different area, in somewhere else, in a different game, in a different generation, and it's not even a town, it's a tower. Anyway, I'll come into the big kind of building over in the back and look at this book. Okay, it's an old book. Dawn began reading it. When that Pokemon was born, intelligence bloomed among us, enriching our lives. When that Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us, giving us joy and sorrow. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us, spurring us into action. Okay, no, okay, maybe I have to talk to the old woman then. But there's a little book, I guess. I did some research of my own since that spot of trouble last time. Mount Coronet acting up had me very concerned too. Well, this is what I found in the shrine. It's a book, and it's quite old. See for yourself. Palkia, the Pokemon that binds the spatial dimensions. It is written. It seems that there were two Pokemon in ancient Sinnoh. They respectively stood as symbols of time and special dimensions. Okay, so that's what you have to do. You have to talk to her. And, you know, seeing that picture counts for, you know, seeing Palkia. So, yep, all I have to do now is, I guess, catch a male Wurmple, maybe. And the only other way that I can really see this damn thing being done, because honest to God, I cannot. I could Google it. Let's see. I'm gonna Google trainers with Mothins. Yeah. Here we go. Here's actually a kind of search. There's like trainers with motion control, but yeah, that's a different kind of trainer. And right under, trainers with Mothim in Pokemon Diamond. Here we go, wiki answers. Do any trainers in Pokemon Diamond have a... Of Route 210, there is an Ace trainer with a Mothim. Okay, so off to Route 210 then, if... In fact, no, I don't want a waterfall. I want to... Where's 210? What? Yeah, 210. Okay, that's not it. Okay, up here. Okay, maybe it was a long, foggy path then, so maybe I can just head out. I know this is already taking up enough time as it is. But, oh no, I need the fog. It makes things much easier for me, believe me. As, you know, it's foggy. Okay, so... Don't tell me that this guy has it, because I swear, if I dodged past him deliberately because I didn't want to fight him and he has it, then I'm gonna be really annoyed. Though I doubt it, because obviously the guy that answered that other guy's question said it was an Ace trainer, and that's not an Ace trainer, it's a veteran. So I want to look for an Ace trainer that I deliberately dodged. Is it you? Nope. It's Karate Guy. There's that kid. There's only a ninja off that way, so... Was it... Yeah, was it you? Did I dodge you? Let's find out. Oh, it bloody well was! God damn it! So, here's a little tip. Face all the trainers. There may be times in your life where you may not want to, because sometimes it's just goddamn boring as hell. And you just don't feel like wanting to fight a bajillion trainers. But believe me, it's gonna frickin' help. It's gonna frickin' help when it comes to having to complete the Pokédex, which you kinda have... Well, you don't have to do, but you kinda want to do. Plus, it's actually capable of being done in this game, prior to other games. Well, I mean, I guess you could as well in, you know, previous games. Like in 3rd Gen, if you had, like, 2 Game Boy Advances and a couple of those, and the connect cable things, which I don't have. I only have 1 Game Boy Advance. I don't even have the back for the battery case anymore of it, so... But, nah. So, you know, I can't trade over Clan Pearl with someone else to get a, bugger, what was it? You know, the friggin' Huntail and that. Whatever. We've now seen Mothim, and there finishes our hunt for Mothim! So yeah, I didn't have to go for the trouble of... The much more trouble of catching a Burmy and evolving it, or, you know, leveling it up to level 20 where it will become a Mothim. Anyway, so yes. So now, if everything is as it is, if I go to my Pokédex, we have seen 150 Pokémon. And only obtained 26. And actually less than that, because obviously, because when it says obtained, it also counts, evolutions. Anyway. So you have it. It's in every single Pokemon. Don't forget, if you never fought any of the trainers in Veilstone City's, Hearthome City's gym, then it possibly means you might have to come back on a Friday to the wind turbine, Valley Windworks. That's right, to see a Drifloon, because that's what kind of threw me off the first time. I had to find all 150 Pokemon. I was like, where the hell? What am I missing? A Drifloon? Where do you find those? But then I found out in my brother's guide that, you know, it appears on Fridays outside of Valley Windworks. So yeah. So anyway, that's kind of important for like exploring areas later on. So anyway, so I guess now that that's done, we should, I don't know, actually first I want to check if Rowan, actually yeah, I'm pretty sure there is something pretty damn special if you go back to Rowan. Plus I also want to switch back, I want to switch Queen Bee back out. Actually no, I forgot, there are some still areas in Route 210 that I haven't showed off, but god damn it, whatever, we're here. So, hey Lucas. Yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, Lucas is basically just going to be standing here for all of eternity now. He's only good for like giving you little snippets of advice like, hey, if you talk to my sister now, she'll tell you where some certain like national Pokemon will spawn, and yes, that's all spoilers for what's about to happen, I would assume. Oh, and also if it's your birthday, he'll be like, hey, is it your birthday? And if you answer yes, it's like, yeah. Or if you answer no, it's like, oh, I don't know what gave me that idea then. But anyway. Ah, Dawn. You've come to show me your progress on the Pokédex? Yep. So you've seen 150 Pokemon. Bravo, Dawn. You've recorded all the Pokemon of Sinnoh in your Pokédex. This will help immensely with my studies on Pokemon evolution. Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a very long time. I will tell you, Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, if it means meeting new Pokemon, then there's no distance too great for the likes of us to travel. Oh, if it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as much from the world's authority on Pokemon. We always used to joke, where there are Pokemon, you'll find Oak. It's good to see that hasn't changed one bit. Professor Oak, let me introduce you to my young assistant. This youngster has filled every page of the Sinnoh Pokédex for me. Ah, my. Very glad to meet you. As you heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise about a fantastic young trainer. I see that you'll live up to know that you're surprised his praise, or surpassed. Oh, you've also got an impeccable sense of timing. You see, I have an errand to run for Professor Rowan on my visit here. He'd asked me to bring the data for the National Pokédex, you see. So, since you're here, let me upgrade your Pokédex with the National mode. After all, there are many kinds of Pokemon in this world of ours. Dawn's Pokédex was upgraded with the National mode. I'm afraid it won't be easy to complete the National Pokédex. However, I'm sure you'll make an honest attempt on our behalf. Have no fear, Dawn. No, have no fear. Dawn will get the job done. Yeah, like fuck I will. Cause, you know, I'm gonna find Mew one day, aren't I, in the wild? By the way, Professor Oak, What compelled you to visit this region? Ah, yes. I heard that the Power Park is now open. If I remember correctly, it is at the end of Route 221. The Power Park has a special system that attracts every imaginable, I guess, not immigratable, but imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I've come to make certain that system is operating properly. Dawn, you should make an effort to visit the Power Park too. Oops, I'll be late for my meeting if I don't get going. Okay, it was a pleasure seeing the both of you. Bye now. Off he goes, as busy as ever. Now, Dawn, I have a gift here as your reward for completing the Sinnoh Pokédex. And we obtained the Poké-Raider. That's the Pokemon Raider, or just Poké-Raider for short. Use it, and it will indicate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. I'd prepare that to help my field assistants put together the Sinnoh Pokédex, but you took care of that. I'm sure it'd be useful for your goal of filling the National Pokédex. Thanks, so now we got this item, which is somewhat useful for, like, fighting certain Pokemon and whatnot. Anyway, now that we've, uncovered the mysteries of Wormden. And, you know, completed obtained the National Pokédex and met Professor Oak. My Oak voice is not that good, I'll admit. I can't really do a good Oaky voice, but whatever. But I don't know, I'm pretty sure I will call it for an episode. And on the next episode of the Diamond and Pearl, or just the, you know, Pokemon Diamond After Game shenanigans and that, we won't be heading off to Snow Point just yet to see what Barry is all about, because I actually kind of want to head off to this mysterious Power Park and see what it has on offer. So, ooh, item. Never picked this up. What is it? Antidote. I guess that kind of makes sense considering that you can come to this area at the beginning of the game. I just never did. Whatever. We'll be heading off towards Route 221, right? Or we are in Route 221, I should say. Or, no, 219. But we'll be heading off to anyway, we'll be doing that in the next episode. So, see you guys then.